the investigation of the antique of the old woman and the baby. Card. Here's the card. So the card says haunted, 19th century mechanical hand-carved doll, working order, German, from Penna Estate. Claims are moves on its own in same family for 5 generations. Okay, this back here. It's over there. Okay, I tried to speak with you before. My name is John. You may have seen me talking to the others here. I come and speak to all the people who might be attached to objects that belong to them. This particular object was 5 generations was in a family, and I would think that there was a lot of people that loved this particular object and took care of it. It's in great shape. It is of a woman holding a baby, and when you pull the lever, she kisses the baby. And great craftsmanship, very well done, hand carved, I believe it said. But yeah, a beautiful antique object that I'm sure many members of the family loved having, and they featured on a mantle or something prominently in the home, generation after generation. I have spoken with you before with other people in the room. My name is John. I can't see you, I can't hear you. So if you're there, any of you are there present with the object, I'm going to ask you to try to either move around in that area or come out from the object, and things will react to your presence that I have around the object. They light up different colors. The lights that are above, they turn the colors of the rainbow. These fingers here on either side of the doll light up green and red if you were to just wave your hands. There's other rainbow lights behind that light up like that if you were to go near them and touch them. There's this circular thing here that lights up like a rainbow if you just move your hands around it like that. Another one on that side. This makes music. See that? Everything lights up different colors. These Easter eggs here that say yes and no, if you just were to touch them like that. The blue one is yes, the yellow one is no. You can maybe answer questions for me. Yeah, I see that lighting up. That's pretty good. Yeah, very good. Thank you for that. So again, my name is John. I want to give you and all the generations of people that have had this object of this woman and the baby, I want to give you all a chance to speak and make your presence known. I have a special camera right there that could see you if you appeared, and if you stood by the woman and the baby. I'm going to turn this a little bit this way. Okay. So I want to give you the chance first to just show that your presence, to show that you're present. Any of you are here, any of you are near that woman and that baby, which again is a beautiful piece that I am sure someone else is going to bring into their home and hopefully carry on the tradition of you and your family. With maybe they'll own it and they'll pass it down, and that this will continue. Maybe that's what this piece was meant for. Maybe this piece was meant to be in a family and continually, again and again, and have people take care of it, and that your energy and your family's energy will remain present with the object, with the family that now has it. And it's a good thing. The holidays are coming. We're a week away, and it is a time for family. So again, maybe this would be meant to be for you to be there with a new family. So there are people that want to know if any of you are still connected or attached to that. If you're here with it, around it. And I want to try to show them that you are, any of you. And again, the way you could do that for me, to help me, is by just moving around near the woman and the baby, so that I could see the lights change, different colors. That's what I want to see. I want to see you touch things. I want to see you move around. I want to see you show that you're there. There you go. I saw that. There was a little twinkle of light there. I think that was the lantern. May have changed color right then. And again, these are the things you could do. These lights above do the same thing. I want to see your presence. I want to know that you're here. I want to show these people that you're around. All of you, or any of you, or one of you. To have them know who they're bringing into their home with them, and what that means, what this represents. So I'm going to ask you please to help me do that. The more I could show them, the better. And that finding the right people. You know how it is. When your family first purchased this, you were the right people to own it or to have it made for. And then everyone who it was handed down to within your family was meant to have it. These things are meant to be. Whoever the next owner is going to be meant to be for you and your family, and for them and their family. But if by any chance that you do not want this hand-carved woman and baby to go to anyone else, to any other family, then you need to show me that as well. And the way to do that would be right now, with me watching, react within that space. Either show yourself or move around in that area, and things will react, and that will show me that you're not happy with the idea of this hand-carved woman and baby going to another family, going into another home, or that you're not happy with it being here with all of these other haunted objects. Show me that, and I'll tell everyone. I will show everyone. Show me, and I will tell everyone. So I'm going to grab that card again, if I can find it, and I'm going to read it again to you, so we both have the information. Okay? So this is what it says here. 19th century hand-carved doll. I wouldn't really call that a doll, but okay. Working order. I've seen it. It does still work. When you turn the lever, the baby does still lift. German. Are you from Germany? A German descent? Are your ancestors from Germany? From a Pennsylvania estate. We are still in Pennsylvania. Claims are that it moves on its own in the same family for 5 generations. That is beyond touching. And again, I could see why you would have a problem with this doll not being in the same family after it's been in the same family for a long time. So I'm going to do everything I can to try to connect with you, any of you, from the 5 generations of people that have had this in their home. And I'm going to give you every chance to tell your story and talk about this object and tell me what it means to you and what you want to see happen to it. But you've got to help me if you're here. You've got to show me that you're here. Please. Show me your energy. Come out from that doll. Come in around the doll. Show me that you're present. Can you do that, please? I just want to help you. I want to do what's right by your family and that doll. I'm asking you to help me with that. Show me that it can move. People said it moves on its own. I would love to see that. Okay. So what we're going to try first is we're going to try to see if maybe I can hear your voice. Now, 5 generations, I'm hoping that one of those generations were from a more modern era in which there were phonographs, recorders, reel-to-reel recorders, things of that nature that people would use to record and capture someone's voice. Because I do have that. I have a few different things that work that way. I have a recorder here that we're going to use. And then I have another thing here that's like a radio recorder. I'm sure you had radio in your day, one of you or some of you. So we're going to use all that, okay? Let me show you again what these do. This is a rainbow. See how I'm just moving my hands around? See that? And it lights up different colors. You could do that too. It's not hard. See those eggs? See how they move and they light up and they twinkle? I just did that with my hand. See that? Yes, blue. No, yellow. I just did that with my hand. Just by touching it, it twinkles. Yes, and even that light over there lights up like this one. And it goes all the way around. Yeah, there you go. There you go. See? Simple. Nothing hurts. Everything is just to show you that these things work by touch and movement. Easy to help us try to better communicate with each other one-on-one so I can get the answers that I'm hoping to get. Okay? So please feel free to use those things to try to get an interaction between the two of us. I'm doing this first, okay? I'm going to turn on the recorder. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to ask questions. I want you to talk out loud to answer. Okay? Here we go. Good evening. My name is John. Can I have the name of any of the 5 generations of people that either owned or were around this doll? Who was the original member of the family to first purchase this doll or have it made? Who was the last member of the family to own the doll before it wound up here? Would you be okay if the doll went to another owner or another family. Can you tell me how old the doll actually is? Would you be angry if I pulled the lever and made it work? What is the last name of this family that had this doll for 5 generations? Are you okay with this doll being in a place called the Creeper Gallery with other objects that are rumored to be haunted? Are you proud of how well this doll has remained kept after all these years? Good evening, my name is John. Could I have the name of any of the 5 generations of people that either owned or were around this doll? Who was the original member of the family to first purchase this doll or have it made? This doll or have it made? Have it made. Or have it made. Or have it made. Just this doll or have it made. Who was the last member of the family to own the doll before it wound up here? Would you be okay if the doll went to another owner or another family? Can you tell me how old the doll actually is? Would you be angry if I pulled the lever and made it work? What is the last name of this family that had this doll for 5 generations? Deep burn it. So they deep burn it. Deep burn it. Deep burn it. No? Are you okay with this doll being in a place called the Creeper Gallery with other objects that are rumored to be haunted? Are you proud of how well this doll has remained kept after all these years? Really do. I'm going to take you down from there. That's me doing all that. Okay, I got the doll here. I'm just going to make it move. That's still, see, it does work. There's 2 actually levers here, right? Where she leans forward and she kisses it. She leans forward and she kisses the baby. See that? Do you see me doing this? I mean, it still works after all these years. Yeah, there you go. I see the lights going off. That's good. That's really, really good. Thank you. Now, are you proud of that? That it still works as good as it did all those years ago? 5 generations of your family own this. And look, it still works. I find that amazing, fascinating, and it's a beautiful gesture. The object itself, how it's built and how it works. Now again, somebody is going to take this home. Somebody's going to own this. Are you okay with that? I'm going to try to hear your voice another way. And this is kind of going to be it for a level of communication here. Hi, I heard that. Thank you. Who is this? You're here. Who is this? What's your name? Did this doll have a name? What was her name? Did you call this something? Tell me, what is this doing? What is that doing? What is that action? What is it supposed to be? What happens if somebody buys this? Are you going to be okay with that? Yeah, you. Sarcastic? Is that what that was? Is the family or the person going to be okay owning this after 5 generations owned it before them? You're not going to get mad at them, are you? Family. I heard family. What was the last person's name to own this? Which one of you? Okay. Who was the first person to purchase it? Who was the first person in your family that purchased this or had it made? What was their name? Are they here? What if I take it home and I keep it? Could you show yourself and light things up over here where I have the doll? Just one time, please, to show me that you're here. What do you see when I do this? What about this? What do you see? Can you tell me? Again, someone is going to own this. Next week, someone will buy it. Tell me, are you okay with that? Okay, I'm going to put it back up here. See how those lights are going off? You can make them go off if you just touch your doll. EVP session and then we're done. Hopefully I can get something. Please tell me the name of anybody who's can hear my voice and is with this doll that was with the family for 5 generations. If I say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, will you say it back to me? many fingers am I holding up right now? Of those lights that were lighting up next to your doll, could you tell me at least one of the colors of those lights? One more time. Are you okay with this doll going home with another person next week? Thank you for your time. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a good night. I hope someone takes good care of your doll for many, many more years. Let's go. This is it. Please tell me the name of anybody who's could hear my voice and is with this doll that was with the family for 5 generations. Donna. Donna. Donna, that's pretty damn clear. Come on. Donna, thank you. If I say Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, will you say it back to me? How many fingers am I holding up right now? Right now? 1. Holding up right now? Holy shit. How many fingers am I holding up right now? How many fingers am I holding up right now? How many fingers am I holding up right now? Of those lights that were lighting up next to your doll, could you tell me at least one of the colors of those lights? One more time. Are you okay with this doll going home with another person next week? Thank you for your time. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a good night. I hope someone takes good care of your doll for many, many more years.